Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today I will be bringing you my review of the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Rampage, Constructicon Rampage, and here he is in his really cool looking alt mode, which is based off of the let me see if I can remember it correctly, the Komatsu D575A bulldozer. That's what this is. Took me a while to look that up, but yes, here he is. Pretty cool. And this is the he's now the proper red color, which is the Rampage that fights Bumblebee against in the movie in Revenge of the Fallen. Yet weirdly enough, the one that actually becomes the leg of Devastator, I think, is supposed to be yellow, and the yellow version I think is called Skipjack. But that's besides the point. You want more information on that? I recommend go checking out Trans Theory, the channel Trans Theories, where he talks about the Constructicons and like the details about that. It's a really cool video. Really recommend it. So plugs aside, here it is. Bulldozer mode, little thing here. He's got 3 wheels right here. Oh yeah, and another thing to mention is that I just got stupidly lucky in finding Rampage. I was just at the right place at the right time, and I just found like one. Just dumb luck. I found one alongside a, what was it? Like, it wasn't the Bumblebee movie Voyager Optimus. It was actually a battle damage Megatron of all things. I didn't even know that was coming out, but yeah. So, Rampage. Okay, so enough. Let me get on with transformation. But first, show off that his 3 wheels are functional and rolls quite nicely. So it's time to get on with transformation now. Which where do you start? Oh yeah, from down here. You first have to take this piece off. So you go in here, unpeg this. There we go. Unpeg, lift up, and then you just slowly unpeg this piece. This will come in handy later. And then from here, what was the next step? Is it moving this piece? The next step, you're supposed to wiggle this up. Yeah, wiggle that up. Then you'll just liberate these things. And then this piece you lift up, lift up. Oh, and small thing. You push this piece up and down to lower and raise the that one wheel. So then lift up, bend down, rotate, rotate. As you can see, he's actually pretty easy to transform, which I was surprised by. You then come down here, fold this piece out, then these flaps fold in. And then lift, you bend back. You basically have to straighten. It's on like a double joint here, and you straighten it. And by doing that, you lift up his head, which it's a very nice head sculpt. And oh, whoops, something fell. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the movie he had yellow eyes, but I'm not sure. I think here they're red. Whatever, I can't really tell. Alright, so next step is basically just adjust his hands. So fold out, fold. Oh, this is kind of how, if you want to replicate his tread whips, this is like the closest you can do it. The figure can't really do it. Oh, then for this part, you're supposed to peg this, like pull this out, and then it's kind of hard to tell, but there are 2 notches in there. For its vehicle mode, you put it on the upper notch, then you lower it for the lower notch, and then you just peg it in. And then goes in there. Believe this piece you put in the back. I actually don't know where this is supposed to go. I think it's like this. Of the side, like that. It gives you the best range of movement. Oh, head up. Doesn't really peg in, just push it there. Same thing. Notch out. This you lift up and around. Like so. And for this part, go in there. Fold around the other finger. Fold around the other finger. And you just straighten out. And you lift and you angle this up. Not angle, just open his hand. Like so, because there's a hinge there. And there you go. Well, he's almost ready. Now this is when you take this piece, come down here, fold this out, and then you just plug it in. And there we have a stand. Because in the movie, what Rampage did was that he only had like one big leg. He had one big limb here that was sort of, he would jump around. He was basically a jackhammer, so yeah. So they were able to sort of replicate this very well, I might add, by having him have this stand, which he didn't have in the movie. It was just this one piece. It is kind of disappointing that these pieces don't fold anywhere, like to hide it. But from the front, he looks really good. He's pretty accurate to how he looks in the movie. Like I said, that's a very nice head sculpt, although I think we've already looked too much at his face. So, well, next thing would be articulation. So, articulation. The head is on a joint here, but that's more for transformation. The head is on a ball joint, and interesting enough, there's like a little swivel joint here, which he can look side to side, on top of having a ball joint. Very nice, and I don't know what that, I thought it looked like a peg or something. Nice bits of detail. The arms can go all around, in and out, forward, back. Forward, back. These things are, you know, there's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3 joints there, so you can, you know, tread whips if you really want to. There's a swivel at this arm, no elbow, but he does have an open and close at his hand. Yeah, he has a hand there. The fingers, there, and double, and one single one for these two. Other arm is the same. For his lower half, he has an ab crunch. Is that what you say? I think it's the first Transformer I've seen that has this, to my knowledge, anyway. Even though this is more for transformation, he does have an ab. There, he has a bend there, so he has like double ab crunch, and has a waist swivel. Very ratchety waist swivel, and I believe that's it. And even though this is transformation, you can't bend that. But that's more for transformation. And it almost seems like this should... Oh man, I guess that's for combiner mode. I was wondering, because there's like a line here, and I thought that was more for like folding something away. But that's for, that seems to be more for the combiner mode than anything else. So, rotate that. Oh no, there we go. Alright. Oh, one other cool thing, which I only found out when I sort of looked up more on this character. These little pistons can be removed. And you can plug them into his hand. Like so. Oh, and you can also sort of bend this out, which I'm pretty sure is going to come into play in his transformation. When in his combiner mode, you just plug it in there. There we go. Plug it there. Same thing on this side. Plug it there. And there you have it. He now has guns. He has neat little pistols, and the pistons won't be blocking his waist articulation. So yeah, he has little pistols that he has, which are part of his pistons. Pistol whipping piston pistols. A lot of P's. So yeah, pretty cool. He's a pretty awesome figure. Very, very creative how they were able to sort of put all of this together. So, well, next up, do some size comparison. We got Ratchet. So that's what he looks like next to a Deluxe. And Cliff Jumper next to a Legion class. So he's pretty big. He's about, I'd say, an average Voyager. I think he's a little bit wider. But, yeah. And, like all Studio Series figures, he comes with a backdrop, which is the same one as... It's the same exact backdrop as Scrap Metals, but I think it's further... I think the image is a little bit bigger, so it's like further back. At least that's what it looks like. And you see the shadow of Devastator. So you just pop them up there, and there you go. Very nice. Let me angle this more. Very, very nice figure. Cannot wait to get the other Constructicons. Super cool and super lucky I was able to even find him. I thought I was going to have to wait like a few more months before I could find Rampage. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Constructicon Rampage. And I guess final overall thought is that I like him. He's a solid and great figure. And yeah, I really have nothing else to say. Like, I guess one final repetition is that I was surprised by how simple his transformation was. That's about it. So yeah. This is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out.